Unbelievable. And we're going to get back underway once again, so apologies yet again. Obviously, Codemasters can't be bothered to make a game that lasts more than 5 minutes without crashing. Very frustrating indeed. Incredibly annoying. However, we will keep going, we will keep persisting. Onwards we trot, or something like that. And we are back once again. And we're seeing where everybody is. Chuckle chasing out the back of Jin still. Paul sat in right behind. What is going to happen here? Is anyone going to be brave enough to make a move? I don't think they are. It's going to be close. Ginger's going to fight this tooth and nail, especially with his teammate there. He is not going to want to give up this race victory. He has led for 35 laps. He has set pole position. He is not going to want to give this one up. Absolutely not, as we see somebody have a bit of an issue. Who was that? Was it Lee Craig? I think it was Lee Craig who was dropped right back from Chuckanaki. That's a shame from the Red Bull driver, but at least he's not lost any time at all. That's fortunate. Let's see where we are at. I mean, position change, yeah. Aki up 6. I mean, I'm not even going to argue with that. As driver of the day, get your votes in the chat below, please. See who you think is driver of the day. I can't look anywhere other than Aki. I'm sorry, but I think he's driven an absolutely brilliant race. He's not had race-winning pace, but he's just plodded along with very strong pace, very consistent pace. He's not had any issues. Strategic masterclass, undercutting both Chuck and Lee. And he's reaped the rewards. He's gone from 10th all the way up to 4th. That's nearly a podium. That's a fantastic, fantastic drive from the AlphaTauri. So, for me, Aki, hands down, driver of the day. But do get your opinion in the chat below if you think differently, or if you agree with me even. There's quite a few candidates that could be. Chuck is very, very close to the back of Aki. He's going to go side by side into Casino Square. He's going to look to take that 4th place off the AlphaTauri. He got very, very close indeed, but he didn't have the courage. It's not really one that you can get somebody on the brakes on into Casino Square. Not an easy corner to overtake on, but he is getting closer. He's just letting Aki know he is there. Aki, once again, not somebody who bows to the pressure, but I think Chuck is going to be very close coming through this tunnel. He's going to pick up the slipstream. He's going to use all of his batteries. He's going to go inside, outside. He's going to go outside, but he hasn't got enough, and hasn't got enough straight line speed to get Ginge. So that's a shame, but we'll keep an eye on them. Paul Jones looks like he's had a bit of an issue because he's suddenly dropped off 3 seconds. So I think he's had a little bit of a wiggle on, or an issue there. Chuck once again trying to swing around the outside of Raskas. Oh, he's had a little bit of a slide, and I think that's going to cost him a chance at having to go Aki down this straight, but it's not over yet. There's another couple of laps to go. Things are getting very spicy. They've been quite quiet for a little bit, but now this is where things get interesting. It's all on the line. Last couple of laps, if you don't make a move now, you ain't gonna get it, as Chuck gets a massive tank slapper in the first sector. He's held onto it very well indeed. That's some incredible car control from Craig there. Absolutely brilliant to see. Chuckle has dropped off the back of Ginger a little bit by the looks of it. Chuck coming to look. We'll see whether he can catch up to the back of Aki once again. Paul is catching the top 2 once again. Pretty pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm guessing he just had a little bit of a wobble or something on that previous lap. Lap 38 of 39. 2 more laps. Penultimate lap. We are on. Ginge is holding on currently to the first victory of the first race of the season. It would be the absolute dream start for him. I'm sure he will be absolutely ecstatic with that. Can Chuckle snatch it away from him right at the last minute? I'm sure he'd want to. Off they go, down through the tunnel. Not close enough on this occasion. In through this again they go, one by one. Again, Paul seems to have good speed through there because he caught up a fair chunk coming through that section. See where Craig is with Aki. Aki really starting to struggle on his tyres, I feel, at this point. He's really struggling with to keep the speed up through the corner. He's getting on the power in just the right places though, which is what he needs to. Craig, I'm sure, extremely frustrated behind him, but also very respectful of great racing. Chuckle got very close, I think, there to Ginge with DRS. And that was his last DRS opportunity to overtake as we came on the final lap. But we're going to check back in with Craig as they go through his last DRS opportunity to overtake. He is very close to the back of Aki now. Down the start finish straight they go. Into turn one. He's side by side, but Aki's later on the brakes and keeps that position. Wow, how great positioning from the AlphaTauri. Popped his car right in the middle of the track and said, you can go the inside, you can go the outside, but you're not going to have much room. Great defending there from him. Again, very close. Looks like Chuckle's just backing off on this last lap a little bit. Paul's actually looking all over the back of Ginge. Can Chuck make a move? This is probably going to be his last real opportunity. Down in through the tunnel. Can he make a move stick? Don't think he's got a great exit out of there. He is going to start catching Aki, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. He's not going to be close enough as we come across the line. Ginge is going to take the opening round victory at Monaco. Chuckle is going to make it a McLaren 1-2. And Paul Jones is going to round out the podium for you. But we got to jump back to Aki and Chuck, who are still fighting it out for 4th and 5th. They've been at it all race long. He's even allowed Lee Craig to actually catch him back up in the end, as does Prost. Aki will take a well-deserved 4th place for AlphaTauri. Chuck in 5th. Lee Craig will come home 6th. Prost will come home in 7th place, but will take 6th place on penalties. Prodigy 8th. John Haynes 9th, but again, swapped because of penalties. Josh McGill will come through the final sector in the Haas. He will be the last points paying position. Up to the line. Josh McGill rounds out the points in 10th. The race of what could have been. Bugatti slogan, absolutely hats off to him. Dead last, no points, but he's stuck with it right to the last minute. And I got utter respect for him for sticking with it on that one. So fair play to him. But what a race. What an opening race. We've got the hardest track on the calendar over and done with. Absolutely brilliant. Driver of the day, Aki, the game gives him. He's my driver of the day as well. I think he's done superbly. What a race we've witnessed. And do you know what? I cannot wait. Because I think when we get to a track where racing is possible, that is going to be a hell of a tier. As we see Ginge very happy with that victory. McLaren 1-2. Great start for them as a constructor. Like I said, AlphaTauri a very strong start as well. 3rd and 4th. Sure they're going to be happy with that. But that is a statement of intent. Absolute statement of intent for the championship. And we'll see. Prodigy does get the fastest lap, so gets an extra point for that. So there we have it. What a race we've had today. Been great, and I'm so glad that you could all join me. Apologies for the stream cutting out. Hopefully we'll get a game that actually works by next week. We'll see. But do join me again next week. It's been my pleasure. And until then, bye-bye.